let's get ready. I think our first guest might be ready by now. So let's get ready to bring up our first guest. But before we do that, we've got to be reminded. We have got to be reminded that there is someone. How do we know? Wait, what? I gotta knock it. Come and knock at my door. Come and knock. That sounds like the Three's Company doorbell. Anyway, let's get ready to bring up my homie. Without further ado, out in uh Hercules. I was about to give her a whole nother city again. Out in Hercules of California, my homegirl and yours, incredibly talented and the wonderful Ashlyn Tara Cole. Ashlyn, girl, what is going on?
I don't know what city you think I'm supposed to be living in. I'm not sure. I like where I live. I enjoy where I live. Absolutely love it. It is a gray and some would say gloomy day, but it is my favorite weather. This is a fun fact. If you ever want to know a fun fact about me, I love an overcast day. Now, I don't want to live in an overcast climate like in Vancouver or Seattle or something like that, where it's like rains all the time and it's gray all the time. I don't want that. I love California for our weather. We have a plethora, a cornucopia of different climates that can be in the same day. It could be 90 and then drop to 60 and then go back up to 80 and then it could rain and then, yeah. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time. I just wanted to say I'm so grateful to be here today.
It is all good. Well, we're always grateful to have you hanging out with us. And for you and I, this is our second day hanging out in a row. And
I know.
we're grateful to have you hanging out with us today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So with that being said, why don't we jump in? We got a lot of stuff to cover, and we'll bring people in as they show up. Let's get started today by doing our Today in History. Today in History, I've got three things that I want to share. And I didn't know this until I looked it up. Today in history, the first thing I want to tell you in 1891, let's go a little further back. 1891, Ashlyn, on this day, Stanford University in Palo Alto, California, opened its doors on this day in 1891. Very interesting fact. Also, on this day in 1957, I'm sure you'll have something to say about this, but in 1957, the motto, "In God We Trust," appears on U.S. paper currency for the very first time. So on this day, the U.S. Mint started printing "In God We Trust" on United States currency. And then last but not least, in 1962, young man by the name of James Meredith, he defies the segregation rules and becomes the first Black student to enroll at the University of Mississippi. So he broke the color barrier in 1962 by enrolling in the college there at the University of Mississippi. So all of that happened on this day in history many years ago. Now, Ashley, I know you normally find a fact that I don't have. So do you have one that I missed?
I do. Now, it wasn't today, but it was September 30th. Okay, so I think it's worth announcing. It's worth bringing it to the table. September 30th, 1859. Harriet Wilson became the first African-American woman to publish a novel in the United States. September 30th, 1859. Harriet Wilson. I think that should be mentioned. That's just this week. So 1859, that's a long time ago. 100 and my math skills are not what they should be, but that's over 100 years ago.
Yeah, that is something. That's something to know. I did not know that, but thank you for bringing that up to us today. So we all learned something new. It's all to the good. Well, I tell you what, we're going to keep going in terms of, we're not going to do history. We're going to move on a little further and do today's National Day. Today's National Day, we have three. This is because of Jacory. Jacory said we should do all things in threes for Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So today I have 3 days, national days. First of all, today is National Jiffy Mix Day. Jiffy Mix.
Oh, cornbread.
Yeah, the cornbread. Yeah, okay. Come on, Ashley.
Love it. Well, because there's also Jiffy Pop. right? Remember Jiffy Pop, the little pans that you would put on the stove, and the popcorn would. Yeah,
Jiffy
no,
Pop.
but not Jiffy cornbread. Absolutely love it. You got to put a little sugar in the mix, a little sugar and a little bit of vanilla
In what?
in the cornbread. I like my cornbread just a little bit sweet. You just put a little sugar in it. It makes it a little bit sweet. A little bit, not cake, not like 3 cups of sugar, but like a little sprinkling of sugar in your cornbread, and it makes it really good.
I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind as we're talking about this. Shout out to Denisha Sexton Dew, who has joined us, as well as Allegra Toll Free has also joined us. I'll get a chance to mention her again in just a minute. But no, so National Jiffy Mix Day. Secondly, it is National Walk to School Day. Walk to School Day,
Oh,
which
nobody
for
does
me,
that anymore.
every day when I was in school, I didn't have no choice. Uh, and then lastly, maybe Ashley, maybe you'll do this. I know I probably won't, but maybe you will. Today is National Coffee with a Cop Day. National
You
Coffee.
almost made me cuss. You almost cussed, Dito. Almost cussed. Almost cussed.
Really?
I
That,
mean, my cuss would have been light. It would have been HE double hockey sticks. That would have been my cuss. And I would have said, H now to the na na na.
you know what?
H now.
I can't. I can't. Shout out to my friend, my brother, the evangelist, incredible Robbie Warren is in the building. What is going on, sir? From Baltimore, Maryland. Also to my classmate, my bro in the building, Marcus Thompson. He says to try it with honey, talking about the Jiffy Mix. So
Oh,
interesting, interesting. Last but that
okay.
was the end of mine. That was the end of mine. So the coffee with a cop day.
Wow.
We'll leave it at that. So Ashton was like, no, it's okay. Tell you what,
Wow.
before we do our birthdays, and that is what's next. Before we do that, let's get ready to make one more thing happen, and that is
Oh,
got another
what?
knock in my door. Another knock in my door.
Another knock
Uh,
at my door.
let's reach out to further in Hercules, a little ways, come around a couple corners, go up a hill, look in the cul-de-sac, knock on the red door, and you will find my next co-host, my bro. Always makes me laugh. The incredible Ja'Cory Prothro in the building.
What's up? Man, I was ready, but I realized that I put my contact in and it must have fell out. Ooh,
I can't. I'm not.
y'all don't take please take care of your eyes. I'm making it look real good, but ooh, Jesus, I'm going through. But God is good. I can see now.
All right.
That
All right.
you taking me back, Ja'Cory, to when I was a kid and my mother wore contacts and she would drop them. And when she needs contacts in order to see. So when she drops her contact, you can't see the contact to find the contact. She used to be, Ashley. You know, she had an Irish accent.
No,
Ashley,
you don't understand.
Get over here and help me find me contact lens.
I
And
was
I would
trying
be
to
on the
type.
floor.
Yes.
Yeah, trying to find her contact lens and I always found it. There was never a time that I didn't find it. I have not always worn glasses. This is the 45 plus club. Then you got to wear glasses. But you know what? What do they used to say? A carrot a day keeps the eye doctor away.
We want to check.
I never heard nobody say that.
Yeah,
I heard
carrot a day.
an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I never heard of
No. Be there. What Bugs Bunny? You ain't never seen Bugs Bunny wear glasses?
Yeah, but
Never.
He's get lost wherever he's trying to go. I should have took a left at Apple. His vision, because he always
What's up, Doc? Yeah.
Anyway, man. Well, hey, man, welcome to today's show. You come in at a good time because we're just getting ready to talk about today's birthdays, which we have 2, and then we have a particular honorable mention. So today's birthdays, we have 2. Today, those of you who are familiar with Real Housewives of Atlanta, you might be familiar with Peter Thomas, who was married to.
Yes.
He was married to one of them girls. Anyway, today is his 65th birthday. So happy birthday to him. Secondly, passed last year, but was born in 1924. I think he passed right before his birthday or right after his birthday. But President Jimmy Carter, who was an incredible president in the 70s, today would have been his 101st birthday, or 101st birthday. He did pass last year, and what a celebration that they had for him in his passing. I think he either turned 100 or right before he turned 100, one to two. But we definitely want to mention him today. And then last but not least, not a birthday, but today, those of you who have been on my Facebook page have probably already seen this, that today is my 25th wedding anniversary.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have been a better person. I was supposed to been able to have something else on here, but there it is.
Oh yeah. Today it will come, girl. I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Hey, it's our anniversary. Come on, that is absolutely awesome. 25 years.
Yeah,
You've been married just almost as long as Ja'Cory's been alive. That's amazing. 25 years.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, but
quarter.
It's our anniversary. And, yeah, go right ahead, Ash.
No, please. I'm sorry. No, please.
Yeah, so today, we're not doing anything majorly big. Allegra just got back. She was on tour last week. She was in Mexico on a girls' trip. We're not going out of town this week. We were just in Hawaii a couple weeks ago. So she's been doing her traveling. But we definitely want to celebrate her. I tell people all the time, man, I am the person who I am because of two people. First of all, the first 23 years of my life, I had my mother. My mother passed when I was 23. She imparted so much into me in those 23 years to prepare me for my next. And my next was maybe about a month after my mother passed, I met Allegra. And she and I started a journey. And here we are, 25 years of marriage later, 3 children, 1 granddaughter later. And I wouldn't change anything except maybe probably wouldn't eat as much during that season. But anyway, she has been nothing but amazing. She has been patient. She has been kind, loving, and she has helped groom me into the man that I am today. So whatever people say about me that's good, that they love about Demetrius Tofree, is because of 2 women, because of the initial love and concern of my mother, and then what Allegra Tofree has, through patience, through love, through wisdom, has imparted into me to make me better. And for that reason, today, we celebrate her. Now,
I am literally crying. Dito. It is so beautiful to see love. It's so beautiful to see love. And I think that we need to see more of it. We need to hear about it more. That touched my heart. You don't have to see it in me. That's fine.
I was getting ready to point out to you to encourage others.
My God.
Today.
So, okay. I'm going to get it together. Okay. I do want to mention 2 other birthdays, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Today, if you all know about Mary Poppins, you may know just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, or the hills are alive with the sound of music. That is the amazing Julie Andrews, and she is just phenomenal. She is our original Mary Poppins, and she turns 90 today. She is alive and well, and she turns 90 today. And so I would like to, because she was such an integral part of my childhood. And now if you're a movie buff or a comedy buff or, anything like that, his name is very difficult to pronounce, but he was part of The Campaign, The Hangover, a lot of movies. He's from Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Today he turns 56. His name is Zach Galifianakis. Y'all know who I'm talking about, but I can't say his name. Anyway, amazing, funny comedian. I'm still crying, Detail. You have really gotten me. Anyway, today is such an amazing day when it's your birthday or your anniversary. These are celebratory moments that God gives us. It's a reminder for us to celebrate his creation. Even an anniversary, he created the union of marriage. He has fortified you and built you and strengthened you for 25 years. And if it's your birthday every year, he's reminding you, look at how far you've come. And there's so much more yet to be done. So celebrate today. This is the day that the Lord has made, and he made you. And so from all of us here at Freedom Radio, Shop Talk, and all of our affiliates, please celebrate. We celebrate you. So you might as well celebrate with us. Happy birthday.
That's good stuff. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Ashton, for all of that. Listen, we've got so much to cover. I don't even have time to hang out right here because we've got another knock at the door. Let's reach out to Charlotte, North Carolina, to my homie, the incredibly talented graphic designer extraordinaire for Freedom Radio and D-Toll and everything else that I do. She's my homie. She's in the building. Let's bring her up without further ado. Yolanda, Wild Praise Morant. Yolanda, what is going on? Welcome to today's show.
Hi, how y'all doing? Hope y'all good. I know y'all like, what the shit? I'm in between hairdos, and I have to. Okay, so sorry. All right, so you put me back in. I'm in between hairdos because my whole church has my hairstyle. So, I'm serious. I'm not like joking. I walked in church and like 7 people had the same haircut.
Wow.
So
maybe you inspired the whole church. Maybe everybody saw you and they got inspired.
Maybe so. Ooh, but Trayvon, we about to do something different. All right. So anyway, hope you're all good and having a great day.
Yes. We are glad to have you hanging out with us. Appreciate you joining us. And I know we'll get a chance to talk about some more things in a minute. But before we do anything, Jacory, this is his week to make something happen. And Jacory has reached out and has got us an incredible guest to talk about something that's going on this coming Sunday. So with that being said, we've got to knock at the door. And Jacory, normally I would do it, man, but I would throw it out to you for you to introduce our guest that's hanging out backstage.
Without any further ado, we're bringing none other than the great pastor, bishop. He's got many, many titles. None other than Chris Willis to the platform. Where are you at?
Hey.
Where you at?
Knock. Am I there? Am I on? Hey. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is a great day today. I'm just so excited. Thank you for the opportunity to be on this awesome show with the Shop Talk team. Oh my God, this is awesome. Thank you again. Absolutely. So excited.
Yeah, we are happy to have you here. Now we have you here today because something is special is going on this Sunday at your church. But before you talk about this Sunday, why don't you give us a little bit of a background of you and your ministry and your choir?
Well, Pastor C.L. Willis, well, I say Pastor C.L. Willis in some arenas, of course, they call me Bishop, but all of the social media platforms is under Pastor C.L. Willis. We did a full CD with the great Jan Hunter in 2016, titled Zion. And then 2018 came out with Sanctified Church with David Jackson. And the most recent 24 did a couple of singles. And so we are in the city of Fairfield, California at 1221 Tabor Avenue in the city of Fairfield. Again, a lot of people not familiar with that city. Most of them know Vallejo and Sacramento, but we are in the city of Fairfield. So again, we're just out doing, the work of the Lord and trying to keep up with you all in the Bay Area. And again, this is a great opportunity. Thank you again. I've been trying to get with you all, D-Tool and Ashleen and Jacory and Yolanda, the whole team. I'm telling you, I told them, I said, everybody tune in. Today is a special day, and happy birthday. I think they said an anniversary or something's going on, so I heard a little bit of that. Yes. But congratulations. And Ashley was crying, getting ready to cry, and I was about to cry, and I was like, oh Lord, wait a minute, why am I crying? So but yes, we are again doing a great work out in the city of Fairfield. But this Sunday coming up, I'm excited. I'm gonna wait until you let me go ahead and put it out there.
Go right ahead. You got it, man.
All right. So we have the one and only Pastor Beverly Crawford. She's going to be with us. She should be familiar with most of your listening audience, if not everybody, but she's coming this Sunday. She's going to give us a mini concert and also preach the word. So we're just excited. God is so good and just giving us this favor and opportunity to have her to come at 12 p.m. sharp. It is a free service, of course, we're going to take up an offering. We have expenses, but she is coming to be a blessing to the Solano County area, to Bay Area. Everybody's welcome. Everybody, far and near. Come on out. Come with us. It's going to be a hand clapping, foot stomping, Pentecostal, tongue talking church, just praising the Lord. So yes,
that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Man. I think it's great, man. Now I will say this, and I'll give it to Ashton, man. I will say that Pastor Crawford hasn't been to the Bay Area in a while that I can remember, and we was going to try to work some other things out to potentially get her at our ministry, man. But I am so excited that she is coming to your area. She's going to have a great time. You all are going to have a great time. We already know what she's going to do when she's going to get there. She's going to tell you what thus saith the Lord, both through music and through the Word of God, man. So I am absolutely amazed and grateful to have her coming to the Bay Area, man. She's coming for another reason, but hopefully we'll talk about that later. But Ashton, I'll throw it out to you.
Look, I love Beverly Crawford. I have not had a chance to meet her or meet you. And so I'm so excited to have you on here. I will tell you, when you're in Fairfield, you should check out Aunt Bill's. Aunt Bill's is a restaurant in Fairfield. I'm sure somebody's already put it in your ear to say, we got to take her over to Aunt Bill's. But absolutely. So what is your relationship working with Beverly Crawford? Have y'all been working together for a long time? Is this a new endeavor for you and her?
Actually, it is new. Of course, she's been ministering. She's been one of my icons for many years, watching her on the Bobby Jones show. But I did see her a few years ago at a church in Alabama. And I went up to her, introduced myself and told her, hey, we need to have you at the church. And she was like, well, where's your church? And I told her, she mentioned that she hadn't been in that area before, or our area before. So she was pretty excited about that. She came, I'm telling you, everybody just gravitated around her. They just put so much love on her. And just, she said it felt like family. So she had came, we had her a couple of years ago. This time was a surprise. They actually reached out to us and asked if she could come to, the church and minister. So I said, oh yeah, oh my God. So this is like, it just fell in our lap. So we are very excited. And back to that restaurant you was talking about, Aunt Bill, yes. And then they also have Shayla's, which is their cousin. So they have two competing soul food restaurants in Fairfield that are they want to host the lunch after the service. So both are asking, can we bring Beverly by? So we're trying to decide. So Aunt Bill is very delicious. I love their soul food, and their cakes is amazing. And then we have Shayla's, which is the cousin. So it's the cousin of Chase O's. So they're all related. They're all related. So we might have to just get a plate from all the restaurants.
Absolutely. Well, Aunt Bill's is my big brother, Kevin McCullough.
Hey,
so
all right.
That's my big brother out in Katy, Texas. All right. Well, thank you. I'm excited. I'm going to try to be there. I have a 10 a.m. service on Sunday, but I'm going to press. I'm going to press and try to come through there on Sunday.
Send me a text, please. Oh my God. That would be, oh my God, a privilege and an honor. Please try your best. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, man, Pastor Willis, man, Bishop, we appreciate you hanging out with us, man. We're not going to hold up your whole day, but we're grateful to have you hanging out with us. And again, I'll put it on the screen one more time so that everyone can see this coming Sunday at 12 p.m. at the
sharp. Get there early.
Yep, right there in Fairfield, 1221 Tabor Avenue in Fairfield, California. Listen, you're going to hear some great music. You're going to receive a great word, and you just you never know your miracle. You might be in the room.
Come on here, next in line. I'm next in line.
Away from your miracle. So if you are in that Fairfield area, or if you can get to the Fairfield area, go and see and visit with my big bro, Pastor Willis and Bishop Willis. You're going to have a great time. Man, we appreciate you hanging out with us, man. And let's plan to get you on again to talk more about other things, whether it's on this platform or our other show, Detail Live. We've got a lot of stuff brewing, talking about things.
Most definitely.
And we'd love to have you be a part.
All right. I hear collaboration. I hear a duet, something going on the new CD. All right.
I hear you, man. I love it, man.
And shout out to Lady Joyce Willis, who is on here listening, tuning in, and shout out to her as well. May God continue to bless you, and we can't wait to see you on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Bless you. Blessings.
You have a great one,
Grace
man.
and peace. All right. You too.
All right. All right, y'all. We're going to keep things going. Thank you again to Pastor and Bishop C.L. Willis for hanging out with us today. Great opportunity to have him hang out with us. All right, y'all. Let's keep things going. And in doing so, I want to mention another thing that is happening this coming Sunday as well. This weekend and over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a lot of different things going on. And since I'm already talking about this, let's pull this up and let you know that this coming Sunday afternoon in Stockton, California, at the Greater White Rose Church of God in Christ. They're having their choir weekend, and they've invited my little choir from our small city in Hayward and another choir, the Stockton Community Choir, and they are presenting their Unified, the choir experience, and it's going to feature Glad Tidings again. It's going to feature the Stockton Community Choir, and it's also going to feature their special guest, Tasha Page Lockhart, will be in the building from Sunday Best. Now, Ashton, I know both of y'all was on Sunday Best, different seasons. Have y'all paths crossed? Have you had a chance to meet her yet?
We have not officially. We've been in the same room together on a couple occasions, but I have not had the distinct pleasure of rubbing shoulders with her. But I hope to look. Sunday's going to be a busy day, so I hope to be there as well. 12. One is at 12, and one is at 4. It can be done. It can be done.
It can be done. Yeah, I'm with you. So those of you who may be in the Stockton area or somewhere in the valley and you have some free time, this coming Sunday, 4 p.m., another free event. Just simply come on down to Stockton and over there at White Rose Church of God in Christ. It will be a great, great experience. Again, it's free. Starts at 4. Would love to have you come and hang out with us. All right, since I'm already in this vein, and we're bringing Yolanda back. Welcome back. Well, since I'm already in this vein, let me mention 2 other things, and then we can go on with the rest of our day. Coming up in just a couple of weeks in the city of Oakland, Lily of the Valley Christian Center, one of the churches that I play. Somehow I made the photo, but they are having their Gospel Music Fest on Sunday, October the 26th at 6 p.m. Another free event that you don't want to miss. Address is 1010 91st Avenue there in Oakland, California. Then again, this is on a Sunday evening at 6 p.m. and it will do you good. Last but not least, in the city of Hayward, in December, we're getting a little head start on. I want to make sure that we know about it. But we are having our choir weekend on Sunday, December the 14th. Our event starts at 3, and we are bringing Joe Douglas, and we are bringing J.J. Hairston to Glad Tidings. There is a small donation of $20. You can see the QR code that is on there. I will make sure everyone gets a chance to see it. But it's going to be a great event, Glad Tidings. And of course, we've got Joe Douglas, who we don't see that often, which I thought was great that he would come and hang out with us. And of course, J.J. Hairston, his aunt goes to our church, which is part of the reason why we've got him coming to kind of get a little bit of a family reunion type vibe. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Would love to have you join us. Again, donation is only $20. Would love to have you. Found out that Bishop Anthony Lynn Willis, is going to be our MC. So that we're going to look at your neighbor and to make things happen. It is going to be a great, great time. All right, y'all. Let's keep things going. Again, welcome back. Yolanda, of course, thank you for hanging out with us, Jacory and Ashlyn. Let's move forward in today's show. Shout out to some other people who I didn't get a chance to mention. Linda Caldwell, who is in the building. My cousin, Shannon Smith, also in the building. What's going on, bro? Glad to have you hanging out with us. All right, y'all. We've talked about all of these other things that are going on in the Bay. Regrettably, we also have another situation that we want to just mention and bring up. Just a couple of weeks ago on this particular platform, we were able to have the incredible Lisa Knowles was on with us just a couple of weeks ago, and she was preparing for her visit to the Bay Area, of which she did, had a great time, I understand, with Gospel Fest and with Jacory and Ashlyn and so many others. But since then, just a couple of days ago, regrettably to hear, about the passing of her mother, Vanessa Brown Knowles. I don't know all the details. I think Yolanda may know more about it. I think her ear is to the grind and may know a little more about what happened, but was sorry to hear about the passing of the incredible Vanessa Brown Knowles. Yolanda, I know you have more insight and more information on it, and feel free to chime in and let us know what you know about this situation.
Hey, beautiful people. First, my personal and our deepest condolences to Lisa Knowles and the Brown family, Knowles family, the Brown singers. This is a huge loss to the gospel community as well as the Memphis community. I was able to share with a friend last night who really gave me, if I could say, further insight about how the city of Memphis is currently being impacted. They shared with me, it's just, you can feel it actually in the city currently. So as he mentioned, Miss Vanessa Brown Knowles was the mother of Lisa Knowles Smith, and Lisa's been making their family has already made a huge impact, but they've had a lot of visibility over the last several years. And so I don't want to share more than I should. I will say to you, what occurred just was not a loss to the Knowles family. There was an accident. In the accident, there were a couple of lives lost, including the best friend of Miss Vanessa. So we're praying for everyone. This is a huge, 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 huge loss. And, a lot of times when grief happens, we're sympathetic. We have sympathy, but not empathy. So I encourage that we all continually lift her and her family, including if you're aware of the other family that lost a loved one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, again, we just had Lisa on the show a couple of weeks ago. Incredible interview. Thank you, Yolanda, Andrew Corey, for that amazing interview that you all put together. And again, she was just here. Lisa was just here in Oakland. Now, am I correct to know that the mother, did she sing with the group?
Yeah, the whole group was here. The
So
Brown
just
singers
came.
were all
Yeah,
here.
all
They
here.
performed at the Gospel Fest just in Oakland just 2 weeks ago. Literally, we just had her. I don't know if that was her last performance with them. I'm not sure if
No,
they had something after that. I know that they are
no.
very, very, very busy, but yeah, absolutely. Now I have heard that there is a lawsuit involved in this with the driver of the truck
Yeah.
that has just wrecked so many lives. And so we will keep you posted on that.
Yeah, and can I
Absolutely.
offer one highlight to what you said? Because I would shout out to my amazing friend Cedric Shannon, who enlightened me on something I did not know. So I did know it was a family group. As y'all know, I grew up singing quartet. So, I always feel close to this space in that way. What I did not know is that her grandmother, Lisa Knowles' grandmother, who did pass away a couple of years, about last couple of years, it was her grandmother's group. Her grandmother started that group.
Yeah.
And so through that, the continuation came through her mother, continuation came through Lisa, right? And so what I think is phenomenal is how much success literally they are at the absolute height of their career at this point. I think it can always go higher, but and they just released a single probably Friday, Saturday. So just to give the history, it's totally like a family group, totally like historically passed down. So, again, we're keeping them lifted. And I definitely agree. So glad to hear that the lawsuit is happening as it should. 4 lives, from what I understand, were lost in total.
And can I just step in to say that let's keep her lifted, because she did also have her birthday. So there's a lot of things entwined in that leap of grief. Is, I'm sure, and I don't know if the viewers that are on here saw that interview, but she's a joy. She's a wet sponge when it comes to victory in Jesus. So I know that with and through this, the turnaround is going to be crazy, but it's some good shaped up in it too. So I'm just declaring declarations over her life.
Absolutely.
I also saw even the great legendary Kim Burrell, who was overseas, just went live just to speak into her life. So let's just keep her and the whole Brown family lifted.
Yeah, she get
Absolutely.
lots of
But
love from the
oh, so much. Her
community.
her Instagram story. It was like so many people, dozens and dozens and dozens of messages of happy birthday. And then you saw when they changed to condolences. So, I mean, she is going through. So, we are definitely going to keep her lifted. And Lisa, we love you. You always have a home here at Freedom Radio and with us here at Shop Talk. If you just need to come on and kiki, ha ha, or get out of your current whatever, however you're feeling, you always have a home here with us, and we would just love to love on you and have a conversation. So please, we would love to have you back on Shop Talk and just love on you.
Yeah, absolutely. And while we're in this vein, we've mentioned this. I've mentioned it, and during this time, during this season, life is so short. We never know what's going to happen. If my memory serves me correct, their mother was just a little bit over 60 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Life is short. It's like a vapor, and life is too short to hold grudges. First of all, let me just say it this way.
Absolutely.
Life is too short to hold grudges.
My.
I don't know who's going to see this show. I don't know who's going to see this clip, or if it turns into a reel, whatever may happen. But let me just say this: life is too short to hold grudges. And listen, in this season, we have got to be able to live our life, live it to the fullest, and be able to forgive. I'm even talking to myself right now because we got to be able to forgive people even if they didn't ask for forgiveness. Not saying that anything about, Lisa and I'm not saying any kind of way that they had any issue. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying life is too short to go on and hold grudges against people because you never know what today holds. You never know what tomorrow holds. We're living and breathing right now, but we don't know what lies for us later on in today. We can be hit by a car. We can be accidental bullet. Anything can happen to us. A heart attack, a stroke, anything can happen to us. Life is too short to hold grudges. If somebody did something wrong to you and you're holding on to it and letting it fester, as my mother would say, in your system and in your mind, man, let it go. Let it go. Love on people. Live your life. Make things happen because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Forgiveness is really, really hard. I will admit to you, real forgiveness is really hard. But let me tell you, what real forgiveness is giving up your right to get mad and giving up your right to get even.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say that one more time. Real forgiveness, giving up your right to get mad and giving up your right to get even. That's what many of us want to do when we're mad at somebody or when someone has done us wrong. We want to get even. Listen, leave that stuff in the Lord's hand. Live your life and be able to make things happen. And hopefully, we'll live a long, long life in God. Amen. Amen. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone anyway. And thank you, Ashley. This is mine, saith the Lord. Yes, ma'am. You are right. All right, listen, we're going to do something that we don't normally do, and that is kind of hone in a little bit on what happens with our home network. Two things I want to mention. And Ashley, I didn't mention to you. Jacory, I didn't mention to you. Yolanda, you may know a little bit about it, but in just a few months, officially in April of next year, Freedom Radio will turn 15 years old. In just a few months, we will turn 15 years old. And we need to figure out how are we going to celebrate 15 years of existence?
Wow. We definitely need to do that. I mean, between Yolanda and Jacory and myself and Dito, we are three brilliant minds who love the Lord and love people. And so we should definitely be able to have a meeting of the minds and come up with something for 15 years. But you know what? I would love to hear what our listeners would like for us to do for our 15-year anniversary, because we can't do any of this without you. We would just be, they might call adult protective services if they if we were just sitting in a room talking to ourselves all day. I would love to hear what the listeners would like for us to do to celebrate 15 years of Shop Talk. And we have had so many amazing hosts over the years. We have had I know I can't name them all, but we've had Sabrina Robertson has been an amazing host. We've had Rock. We've had
golly, we've had who are all the people? We should have them all come back for an anniversary show. And we should definitely do a music. Come on, singers and ministers. Let's have a Freedom Radio concert. I like what you're saying, Adrian Johnson. So I think we should have a Freedom Radio concert.
One thing many of you may not have known, and Ashton, I don't think I've ever shown you this, and Jacory, I've never shown this to you. Yolanda knows we have this because she was with me when we got this, but we are a Stellar Award nominee. For those of you who may not ever known that, we are a Stellar Award nominee rate. I don't talk about it often, but I do have the proof that we were a nominee at one time or the other. It's on my trophy case. I just picked it up to show you that. A lot of things have happened in this tenure of Freedom Radio. We haven't won a Stellar Award yet, but
Yet.
The word is yet. We don't know what's going to happen in the very near future. But I can tell you one thing that's going to happen, and that is we've got an interruption. We've got somebody ready to break in, and as we do that, let's get ready to bring up our next co-host. Out in the ATL of Georgia, he always got something to say. He's the Hallelujah Morning Man himself, and he really needs no introduction because
I'm too blessed, you can't ruin it. Too legit, gotta keep doing it. I can't stop now, you better get used to it. The devil made a mess, I had to grab the broom on him. Sweet, 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 sweet. Tell him I said move, let a real one through, man. You can't tell me nothing. Nah, you can't tell me nothing.
Let's bring up our next co-host, the one and only Big Meech, Demetrius Hunter in the building. Man, what is going
on? Y'all got to talk about anniversary, and I heard names being called. God bless y'all. Hey, Jacory. Hey, Yolanda.
Hey.
Meechy, you are a mess. You're a current host.
I had to come in and shake it up. Time to shake it up.
Oh my goodness. Well, Meechy, we're gonna have to figure out a budget and bring you and Yolanda out to California. We gonna need you to be out here for our 15-year anniversary.
I always come on the anniversary that I'm playing, and I think the last time we had one, I didn't live in the Bay Area, so I would always fly out or be where I need to be. I don't need a budget, but we need more so a budget to make this a big thing. This is 15 years of celebration.
Yes,
this is 15
absolutely.
Years
can we detail? Can I do something sort of unprecedented? Can we put the Freedom Radio Cash app on the screen? Can we please make that happen? Because I believe that somebody is led to give towards the anniversary. And if you give, I think you should hashtag put anniversary in the notes when you Freedom Radio FDR anniversary. And I would call on our listenership to partner with us to make this a spectacular event. You get to partner with us. And here's the thing, anybody who is giving a donation, we will take your name and we will add it to, I will take the lead on this. We're going to create some sort of display, a plaque, a poster, a something that's going to have everybody's name on there who donated. Whether you donated $1 or $1,000 or $10,000, you want to fund the whole thing. Well, guess what? Your name is going to be that one big old name in the middle. But anybody who donates, we're going to put that. I will take the lead. I'm going to create something really special. I will have it on display at the anniversary so that we can acknowledge you. So partner with us. And there's the Freedom Radio Cash App right there at Freedom Radio. Remember, it's FREEDEM Radio. And partner with us in this 15-year anniversary. This is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
It's awesome. Great stuff. Shout out to my friend, my homie, Tina Harris, who is tuning in, she says, for the first time from Dallas, Texas. This is my homie. We go back like 4 flats in Cadillac. And she's formerly, now I hopefully I don't mess up and hopefully she don't call and cuss me out. But she is formerly from Detroit, Michigan. And Yolanda had her ex-husband as a guest on the show a few weeks ago. She was married to Thomas Whitfield's brother. So remember we had Tina, all of her kids is for that young man that we had a few weeks ago. So Tina, girl, what's going on? Glad to have you hanging out with us. It is all.
I hope she listens again. This is her first time listening, and we just put her on blast. I hope she comes back. Tina, come back. Tina, come back.
Yeah, it's all good.
Tina, donate.
Come back.
Anyway, it's all good. Listen, as we're doing this, let me stop long enough. And Jacory, thank you, man, for the reminder in the chat to remind us that I'll leave the Cash App on for right now. But just a few days ago, man, again, the Bay Area gospel community, which we've been talking about recently on Dito Live. If you haven't had a chance to check out Dito Live recently, make sure you get a chance to hang out. I forgot to pull these out yesterday. Anyway, make sure you get a chance to take a look at the last couple episodes. We have been talking about the Bay Area and, how far we've come and how far we still have to go and what can we do to get our name and our sound into the mainstream of gospel. But the gospel community, the Bay Area gospel community, is vast with incredible writers, incredible singers, incredible artists from around the Bay. And speaking of BJ Kemp, who was with us yesterday, is hanging out with us, and he just looked up. He thought today was part 3. No, sir. Anyway, our Bay Area gospel music community was affected last week by the loss of the incredible James Mitchell. James Mitchell, who was a good friend of mine, he called me on the regular, especially once we launched the radio station. He stayed in constant contact with me to kind of hear his music. He did this with a lot of people. I thought I was special, but now I've seen a bunch of other people have been posting that he did the same thing. But, he would always call me. We listen to music and talk about the Bay Area, talk about the sound and so many other things. But Jacory, man, I know you in mentioning this to me, man, incredible writer, incredible singer, went through some ups and downs in life, but never stopped being who he was. Matter of fact, he is the poster child of taking lemons and turning it into lemonade. I won't into his but he has some challenges. He faced some challenges in his life, but he didn't let that stop him from being who he was. And Jacory, man, I throw it out to you just for a moment, man, to talk about this incredible guy, James Mitchell.
Man, for me, it's actually I'm still in disbelief because he was one of my backyard backstage supporter where he would always get in my DMs and encourage me. So I'm still kind of like a little flustered because it's a lot of people taking risks. So we got to pray for our community as a whole that we definitely leave here with all of our gifts outside of us and not still in us. But please, I think the service is actually going to be at your church.
Yeah, so it was going to be at Mingleton Temple. Someone called me last night and said that they have moved it to my church. So I guess the musical is going to be next Friday, the 10th. At my church, and then the funeral will be next Saturday, the 11th, also at Glad Tidings there, 970 Glad Tidings Way. Those of you didn't know, yes, the city has renamed the street that the church is on, so now the address is 970 Glad Tidings Way, Hayward, California, 94544. So yes, once we get more information and an official flyer with all the information, I know there is a rehearsal next Wednesday for those of you who may want to participate in the musical or the choir for the actual event. It will be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. I think it's at Greater House of Prayer on Seminary in Oakland. And you're right, J-Mo. James Mitchell was a humble, down-to-earth brother. You are exactly right, man. So I hope the whole Bay Area can converge both musically as well as just to be in the place to celebrate the life of an incredible minstrel, incredible writer, artist, and someone that took life by the horns and did not let it defeat him, the incredible James Mitchell. All right, y'all, I am looking up at the clock. We're almost out of time, but before we go, Yolanda, I have given her a project. Yolanda is one of those people. So I tell people all the time that a mind stretched never comes back to its original form. Meaning that once you've been stretched, if you look at a rubber band or whatever it is that you may stretch, once you stretch it, it comes back to its original state. Yolanda has taken it upon herself to stretch me. She has challenged me to be better, to be greater than what I am. And I took that particular challenge and I turned it around and put the project right back in her hands. And she has taken it and has done some great things. She had a conversation with myself and another great young man, and because of that, Yolanda is helping us to refresh Freedom. We're getting ready to do a Freedom Radio refresh, and in doing so, Yolanda, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's getting ready to go on?
Okay, so that's what we're doing. For a long time, we are very busy. We're going to be transparent. Right? We're very busy people. We're artists. We're parents. We're future millionaires, and so
absolutely,
you can't be that, and you need help. That's just the truth. I want to tell you, you can't do it by yourself. Okay, no matter what anybody tells you, nobody becomes great by themselves. So, with the boss's permission, shout out to Keep Pushing Promotions. Can I say that part?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so shout out to Keep Pushing Promotions and Gabriel Titus. This is news to our team. We have a social media manager. Praise him.
Hey.
So we have a social media manager, and we are going to refresh. Part of what I love about Freedom is we were able to be a huge outlet for what do you call these people? Sorry, call all of us. I'm sorry, independent artists.
Yes.
And so Freedom is going through a whole kind of revamp. And so what you're able to do right now, and we've done this in the past, it's not that we stopped. We just got overloaded. And so we're refreshing our brand, our look, our feel. And what you can do is we're calling all artists. If you have music, now listen, if you have music and it's well done, hallelujah. If you have music and you would like it to be you can submit the music. Just follow the guidelines here. You'll see all this information posted on all of our socials. The basics is you must send us your MP3, the cover of your song, your name, your social media handles, and all the details. And you can submit it to freedommusicgroup@gmail.com. And it doesn't matter if you are major or independent. Okay, you don't have to be popular. You have to have good music. You can submit that to us. It can be gospel, gospel hip hop or Christian hip hop. It can be quartet. It can be choir. It can be anything in those areas. Okay, and submit it to us. But we're excited because I feel like Freedom has phenomenal, not just potential but impact. You don't make it to 15 years by accident. And I'm really excited. And thank you, Demetrius, for trusting me. We're getting ready to soar for sure.
Absolutely. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's great that we're doing that, which reminds me of the fact that we have this incredible playlist that I'm sure, based on some of the new music that we're going to get, we're going to be adding some of these great artists to our Freedom Faves playlist. So if you have not done so as of yet, if you're an Apple Music user, and those of you who have Androids, you can still have Apple Music. So Apple Music is not just for Apple users. You can have this with Android as well, but you can definitely get our Freedom Faves playlist, and you definitely want to have this on your devices. All you have to do is simply go to tinyurl.com/Freedom Faves, and there you will be able to download this particular playlist. Again, Apple Music is for both Apple and Android, and you have to have a subscription, but you can definitely get this playlist with that subscription and make things happen, and be able to have some great music on your phone that you could take with you everywhere. And I know that Yolanda is going to be adding some more great music to this playlist as we go, especially with this revamp. With that being said, I'm looking up at the clock. We're not out of conversation. We're just starting to get out of time. But before we go, Demetrius Hunter, man, first of all, appreciate you making time to hang out with us, bro. Any closing comments, man? Final thoughts?
Well, y'all know what I always say. Always give God your best, because we've done more for less. God bless you and stay encouraged. And we'll see y'all next week. And remember to give is 15 years. Okay, can I get 10 people to give $150? Pledge $150. Can I get 10 of y'all? Pledge $150 so that we can plan an anniversary that says 15 years has been our best year. God bless.
I love it, man. That's great stuff. Yolanda, any closing comments, final thoughts?
Yeah, you get one life. One. We are not cats. We do not get to jump off buildings and try again. You get one life. Okay? You got to live that one life to the best of your ability. People cannot support what you do not know about. It is your responsibility to push your investment, whatever your investment is. You have to be a product a participant in your own investment, in your own life, in your own miracle.
Love it. I love it. That's good stuff. Ja'Cory, man, first of all, thank you for hanging out with us as you do every week, man. But thank you for keeping us involved and abreast of what is going on and what's happening in the Bay, man. So, man, any closing comments, sir? Final thoughts?
I'm just going to say everybody has an expiration date and people taking risks. So just love on everybody around you because you don't know when they're going to be gone.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that, man. Nothing's more true than what you said. Ashlyn, lastly, any closing comments, final thoughts?
I mean, today is October 1st. We're doing the show live on October 1st. So you may be catching a replay at a later date, but October is the beginning of harvest. It's the beginning of abundance. It's the beginning of growth and storing. So take account of what you have. Stop focusing on what you don't have. And keep your eyes focused on what you do have, because the people that are around you that need you are missing you because you got your eyes set on something out there in some imaginary land. Focus on what is right in front of you. And I promise you, God has already given you everything that you need. But sometimes we look beyond what we have, trying to find what we don't have. So just stay focused. October 1st is a brand new canvas. So partner with God this month to begin taking inventory of what he's given you so you don't miss the blessings that you already have.
That's good stuff. I love it. Listen, as we go, I'll just say this as a closing comment and a final thought. Well, how many could be's never came to be because of fear? Listen, don't let fear keep you from your next place in life. How many could be's never came to be simply because of fear? Take one step and watch God open up the door for the next step and the next step and make things happen. I'm grateful for all of you for hanging out with us. My name is Demetrius Tofree. On behalf of Ashlyn Cole, Ja'Cory Prothro, Yolanda Morant, Demetrius Hunter, and our guest, Bishop C.L. Willis, to the next time on this same Shop Talk network at this same Shop Talk time. You know how I do it. You can help me say it. I'll holla. That was pretty good. I like that.